Now, a new government report has told church-run hospitals that they should be conscious of the impact that religious decor can have on a patient. According to the independent review examining the relationship between state and hospitals run by religious orders, patients should be able to ask to remove crucifixes or other religious symbols from hospital wards.
Well, I mean, it seems a bit over the top to me. I mean, if you're going into a Catholic hospital, it shouldn't be entirely unexpected that you're going to see a crucifix on the wall or a religious statue or something in your ward. And to say that if a particular patient objects, it has to be removed, just again seems an over-the-top response. And also, it doesn't take into account all the patients who will be disproportionately elderly, probably mass-going, who will actually want to see and be comforted by holy symbols on the wall. So it seems to be giving disproportionate account to people who have an objection to these things, even in a Catholic or religious hospital.
Somewhere in the report it says that, you know, charities and religious bodies that run hospitals and so on, you know, should have regard to the fact that in modern Ireland there's now diversity of views on religion and so on. So it's not a campaign from the government or anyone to go around removing cribs or crucifixes or statues of Our Lady. No, that's not what's going to happen. But it is a message to charities and voluntary bodies that do run hospitals and schools, you know, just to have regard to these things. It is the 21st century. Things have changed. You know, a lot of patients, a lot of kids aren't religious, maybe aren't Roman Catholic, and the ethos of an institution that's publicly funded should reflect the public.
I think it's very sensible. It's much wider than just religious symbols. The whole point of this report is that it's a public hospital, it's funded by the state, and that the emphasis of healthcare should be changed from the provider to the user. So whether the providers are Catholic or is neither here nor there. It covers things like mission statements saying they should be more inclusive. It covers ethos. It covers delivery of services to everybody, and it also covers the symbols. And the symbols seem to me to be the most logical of all to remove.
I actually believe in the separation of church and state. I think that's right. But what I don't believe in is banishing religion to some sort of private space. And there are a lot of kind of aggressive sectarists, as I'd call them, particularly on the left, who think that religion should be something that's almost banned from the public space. The way I'd have it is I'd have a crib and I'd have a menorah up for Hanukkah and maybe something for Eid as well, and maybe recognise and celebrate everyone's traditions in a reasonable way.